Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Dan. Sometimes as a running YouTuber, things don't quite work out. It's hard enough trying to make up content, but there's other things that get in the way, and that's what happened this week. Running's been going pretty well for the last few weeks. You might have seen that I smashed my PB in the 5k, so I was really happy with that. Fastest I've gone in years, and certainly in the last couple of years as well. So 2019 I managed a 19:05 and then ran an 18:19 the other day. So really happy with how training's been going. Feeling in really good shape. Lost some weight through cutting out all the sugar out of my diet, so actually feeling really good. So been getting into doing some faster stuff to try and get more race fit. Like I said in a video way back at the beginning of January, 2021 wasn't going to be the main focus. 2022 is the main focus, mainly because the World Masters got cancelled. So I'm looking forward to 2022, but this year obviously I still wanted to see where I was, especially feeling that training was going pretty well. So there were two sessions in the week. First one was a grass session. Today's session is a half a Mona fartlek. A normal Mona fartlek is 20 minutes long, and it's a run where the recovery is the same duration as the amount of time that you run for. So this one, being half, is going to be a 90-second run, 90-second recovery, then two lots of 60 seconds with 60-second recoveries, then two lots of 30s and two lots of 15s. So it's going to be a little bit more intense than a normal Mona fartlek. But it's the sort of thing that's going to design to start increasing that speed as we're getting into now track running and races. We're going to do some drills with the rest of the group now. Man, that was hard. Thank you, coach. Good stop watching.
Oh yeah, man. And my whistle worked, everything. Almost strangled myself.
That session went pretty well. There were some faster sprints at the end which were pretty tough, and started to feel a little bit tight around the hip. There was quite a number of sprints to do, as you probably saw, going backwards and forwards, and started to feel a little bit tight in the hip, and that was Monday. So had a bit of a recovery on Tuesday, didn't really do very much, just some light stretching just to kind of ease it out a bit, and then went into Wednesday's session, which was back to the track. Tonight's training is going to be 3 sets of a 150 metre, then a 150 walk, then a 250. So doing that 3 times. Now actually that sounds pretty easy on paper, but actually because they are going to be pretty much all out sprints, or very, very close to pretty much race pace the entire way, the lactic is going to build up. So by that 3rd set, I know that it's going to be pretty hard to keep that going. So we're going to give that a go tonight. Feeling pretty good after the Mona session on Monday. Not too many aches and pains. We did some sprints at the end, started to get a little bit tight in the hip as I was finishing that, which wasn't ideal, but it's not too bad now. I've been doing lots of stretching, lots of rolling, getting the pulse massage gun on it as well, so that's been helping out as well. So we'll see how this goes. Going to go out for a mile or so warm up, and then we'll get going. That's the warm up done. Didn't film any of that, but about a mile warm up. Decent pace of 7.5 minute mile warm up. Drills done, loads of A skips, B skips, bum flicks and knee raises, and done some strides as well. So it's time to get the spikes on for this slightly faster session. So that's the spikes on. The New Balance MD 800 V6s, which I'll do a review of at some point, but I haven't got time to do that now. It's time to do the session. That session was pretty good. I actually missed the last 300 that I was going to do in that session, which is where I filmed it right at the end. I did a little bit of obviously running at the end, just chasing the guys down, but I didn't do the full 300, and the reason for that was that again the hip was tightening up again, and wasn't feeling particularly comfortable. I'm not entirely sure what it was, something muscular maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. It almost feels like if you've ever had runner's knee, it almost feels like runner's knee but in the hip. So again, took a couple of days off. The race that I was aiming for, 800 meters on Saturday. So I turned up, did the warm-up, and then decided I couldn't run. So obviously I was hoping to film myself racing, and show you kind of what shape I was in for the 800, but it just didn't happen because frankly I didn't feel like it. I'd have got round. Like I said, I can run. I'm going to go for a run in a minute, but actually running at that kind of pace I don't think was possible, and what I'd have ended up doing was not so much jogging, but certainly wouldn't have been running at my full potential. So that's the life of a running YouTuber. Sometimes you have a good run and you get a PB, sometimes you're injured and you just can't run at all, but that's how it is. The focus is going to be maybe easing back on the real fast stuff. I'm trying to remind myself that actually this was a transitional season. I had a pretty awful winter because I was injured, and I don't want to rush back into things, which I kind of feel like I have a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you for the next video, and if you're out, remember, enjoy your run.